This is a preview for some game home. Hold on. I need to put on my glasses, bro. What is going on, man? We are back at it again, man. A big game. Here for Team Tank, bro. Here for Team Tank, man. If you are a part of Team Tank and you want the Raiders to try to get the #1 overall pick, then this is the place to be, man. This is the place to be, man. If that is exactly what you want, if that's what you want, if that's what you need to get to that satisfaction right now, then that is exactly. And that is exactly what you probably want, man. Don't you? But yes. This game for Team Tank means a lot, bro. It matters a lot, and it probably, I don't know, it maybe defines some of the things, man, about, I don't know, man. Oh, man. But yeah, man. But we're gonna explain the game. We're gonna talk all about this game, man. Literally, we're gonna talk all about this game, man. Oh, bro, yeah, we're gonna chat all about this game, and we're gonna vibe, bro. Vibe to exactly what is gonna go down, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, bro? But I'm gonna get locked into this, so what's gonna happen is, we're gonna chat about this game. We're gonna chat all about this game. And it's gonna be big time stuff. But yes, let's go ahead and get on into this preview, man. So, starting off with obviously the fact that the Raiders obviously heading into this game 2-12, but their opponent on the other hand, the Jets, are 3-11, bro. Two of the worst teams in the NFL are going to duke it out in this game, man. We are going to duke it out. Two of the worst teams in the NFL. That's exactly what they're about to do, man. They're about to duke it out, man. And in this game, out of all games, bro, two of the worst teams in the NFL are about to absolutely duke this out, man. So, we're just gonna I don't know, man. We're gonna have to find something to be happy about for this upcoming game. I will be live on Sunday for the game. I don't know for sure if I will. I should be live on Sunday for the game. By the way, I'm gonna start doing this next year. I'm not gonna do it every week for this week. Well, for the rest of the year. I'm probably not gonna do it like the rest of the games. I'm gonna try to, but unfortunately, I don't think I'll be able to like the rest of the way for this season. But I will definitely be able to, though, for next season, heading into next season, without a doubt, man. So, just get ready and be happy about that one, man. But, you know what I'm saying, bro? It's just gonna be a fun time. I'm hoping, bro. I'm just hoping, man, that, I don't know. That just not a bad look, man. Or is not gonna be a bad look, potentially. I don't know. But really to start off about this game, besides the fact they're the worst two teams in the NFL, probably pretty close to that. But also, though, as well, on top of the fact that you have two of the worst teams in the NFL face game. You also have two teams who are trying to lose. I mean, I'm just putting it that way. You got two teams who are trying to get a good draft pick. Raiders currently have the number 1 overall pick as today is happening. The Raiders do have the number 1 overall pick, man. So that's pretty much how it's going at the moment. The Raiders have the 1 overall pick, and that's just pretty much how it's going, bro. For the meantime, where's my remote? What's right here? It's pretty much how it's going for the meantime, bro. But so for the Jaguars, their offense hasn't. They got Trevor Lawrence got taken down with an injury a few weeks ago against the Texans, and then Jaguars also had a rough season. The season for the Jaguars also just hasn't been good for them either. But but the Raiders though, 2-12, and Jaguars are 3-11. Two of the worst teams in the NFL, without doubt. But this game is crucial. It's crucial for one reason and one reason only, and that is the draft capital, the draft pick chances heading into this game. So for that reason and that reason only, this game is very, very crucial, bro. A crucial game, but for very big reasons, bro. And for that reason, in general, man, that this game is going to be big for the Raiders, bro. I'm sorry, but I'm going to be rooting for the Raiders to lose, just like I did against the Falcons. I'm sorry. Raiders fan, bro. I'm a diehard Raiders fan, bro. But I know what is best for the team and what's best right now, bro. We have to lose. I'm sorry. So I am going to be rooting against the Raiders. I'm going to be rooting for the Raiders to lose. All because I want the draft pick, bro. If we win on Sunday, I'm sorry. I'm going to be pissed. I'm going to be pissed off if we win on Sunday. And I usually don't say that. I usually don't say that, but the only reason why I am saying that, though, is because we can't win. We can't win on Sunday, bro. The last thing we need is to win a game on Sunday. A meaningless game that doesn't even matter. And winning that game will do nothing for us. Winning literally doesn't matter right now for the Raiders. Losing does matter because it defines where our draft pick will go. So I'm sorry, but I will be rooting against the Raiders in this game. I'm sorry, bro. I know what's best for this team. I'm sorry, but I will be rooting for the Raiders to lose. And if the Raiders win on Sunday, I'm sorry, I'll be pissed. Especially a game like this against another team who's bottom of the NFL and the Jaguars. The Raiders are playing another bottom. So this is a game against two of the worst teams in the NFL in this game are going at it, bro. Two of the worst teams in the league, and the Jaguars and then the Raiders are going at it. So I'm in this game. It's gonna tell a lot, bro. If the Raiders lose this game, it's gonna be very important because the Raiders losing this game will really, even more so help out our draft capital even more. But like I said, though, here's the thing. I am worried heading into this game that the Raiders pull out a win. I'll tell you a few reasons why. So I'm gonna tell you a few reasons why I am worried that the Raiders are gonna pull out a win here in this game. That's a few reasons why I am worried heading into this game that the Raiders are going to unfortunately pull out a win. Which I can't believe I'm saying unfortunately that we're gonna win. I can't believe I'm saying I'm worried that we're gonna win. But that's the life after this point in the season. For the Raiders, it's came to that point. At this point in the season, it's really came down to that point for the Raiders, bro. At this point here in the sim. But, it's just here's the thing. Now, number one, with the way the Raiders have been fighting, even though they haven't been playing well, the Raiders played terrible on me. That was dog water to cat littered bullshit. And finally, once the latter part of the game comes, the last 5 minutes of the fourth quarter, then the Raiders offense finally shows up. and starts putting up a fight. But for the defense, the Raiders defense played amazing on Monday night. The Raiders defense was literally what kept them in the game. Cause the Raiders defense literally kept them in the game. So, I mean, like, come on, dude. You know what I'm saying? So that was pretty much what kept them in the game. Is their defense playing well? So one of the my main things I'm worried about in this game is how much fight the Raiders will show, because I'm worried that we're gonna show a lot of fight, and that's what I want. Like, I want us to. I don't want us to lose in blowout fashion. I want us to lose, but in a competitive manner. That's the thing. I do want us to lose, but I don't want us to get blown out. I don't want us to get blown out. I want to lose, but in competitive fashion. But that's how I want to lose. I want to lose games like this in competitive fashion. Unfortunately, they're playing a team in the Jaguars who are not a competitive football team. The Raiders haven't been a competitive football team in a year, but like the past few weeks, they've actually kind of showed some competitiveness. Even though they lost those games, they've kind of like actually shown some competitiveness, and that's what worries me. I'm worried that the Raiders are gonna ruin their draft position, man, by winning a game like that. So I'm just hoping that we don't win. I'm sorry, I don't want us to win. I don't want us to win, because even though a game like this does matter for the Raiders capital, it's not a playoff type of game. It is not a playoff written game, but it's that type of game where you need to lose, but not for a playoff hunt or playoff type of purposes. It's so that way you can try to fight for the number 1 overall pick, man. The Raiders do hold a number 1 overall pick, but let's not ruin that, Raiders. Let's not pull a Raider. Let's not pull a Raider and lose. I don't want to try to win this game. I'm sorry, but like, I don't want to win this game. I don't, dude. I'm sorry, bro. It's for the best of the team. It's the best interest in this team if they just lose this game. Take a knee. Every snap, take a knee. I mean, just take a fucking knee, bro. I don't give a shit, bro. If the Raiders took every single snap in that Jaguars game or for the rest of the season, I would not give a single shit. I would not give a single fuck, because I'm sorry, but whatever we can do to lose, I'm okay with at this point. But that doesn't mean I don't want us to get blown out, because I don't want us to get blown out. I'm just saying, here's the thing about the Raiders. Every time that we show competitiveness in a game, 90% of the time we usually are the team that ends up being on the winning side of things, which, I mean, in the past it would be considered a good thing. Like, at a point in the season, if we were kind of in the thick of things for the playoffs, that would be considered a good thing. But if we're just doing this and all this type of shit, then it stacks a lot of shit on top of even more shit as your main course, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, what else do you really want me to say about that? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, bro? So like, I mean, I don't know. But like I just don't know. But I definitely want the Raiders to lose, though, for sure. Now, I'm gonna go into talking the defense. Now, their defense has been the strength of their team, pretty similar to the Raiders, where they don't have a good offense, but their defense kind of keeps them in. But they have had games this year where, once again, they've played down. They have had those games this year once again where they do just play fucking down and bad. But majority of the time, the Jaguars' defense is what keeps them in games, just like the Raiders. So this is probably going to be it's going to be a variation of Monday Night Football Falcons Raiders. Because that game was bad. That was not a good game. I'm sorry. That was a really bad football game. Like, if you're a fan, if you're a fan of any other team outside of the Raiders and Falcons, I don't know why I don't know how you am. Because that game was fucking bad. That game was bad as fuck. That game was so bad, dude. You know? That game was bad. But I mean, I'm just fucking. It's staying in the shitter. Stay in the shitter, bro. That's what we need to do. Oh, hi. Cassidy's in the stream. What's up? Yeah, we need to stay in the shitter. If we don't stay in the shitter for the rest of this season, we're gonna get the #1 overall pick. It's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen, bro. So, that's what we need. That's what we need. So, on the other side, the Raiders on defense, like explained a little bit earlier, their offense played fucking one of their worst games they've played probably all season. And if you watch my post game reaction to the Raiders' loss to the, I ended up talking about how the Raiders, how their other 3 offensive games that were bad, or no, other 2 offensive games that the top 3 worst offensive game. I listed their top 3 worst offensive games. I had the Falcons game obviously won, because that Falcons game was fucking bad. That was bad offensive showing, one of the worst all the year. Now, number 2 was the Chargers. That in week 1 we played the Chargers, lost 22-10. We only put up 10 points in that one. As of now, I would love to put up 10 points every game. Oh, that was so fucking bad. That's what I would love, bro. And then the other game I'm talking about is the Steelers game. Fuck the Pittsburgh motherfucking Steelers, where we lost 32-13, but like a really bad offensive game, but also the officiating was bad too. The officiating in that game was bad too. So I'm not gonna get on them too crazy for that loss, but it's whatever, bro. That was like fucking 2 months ago. I don't even give a shit about that game no more. Of that Steelers blowout loss and that Broncos blowout loss the week before. I don't even give a shit anymore. Because I don't give a shit about this team right now in general, in terms of winning. Because we fucking suck. But this game is very important. But not in a playoff aspect, in a losing aspect. Because we need to fucking lose this game. Where we're like, we can't win this game. If we win this game, we drop all the way down to 8. We dropped from the number 1 overall pick to number 8. So I'm sorry, but I will be rooting against the Raiders. I've said it many times in this stream, and I'll say it again. I'm going to root against the Raiders game, bro. We need to lose, bro. We need to lose. I know what is best for this franchise. We need a fucking franchise quarterback, bro. That's what we need, bro. We need a franchise quarterback. That's what we need. We need a franchise quarterback. Raiders are I mean, you're right, though. I'm saying you're wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong, bro. They are pretty bad. But we can't. But we cannot win, bro. If we win this game, keep in mind, guys, if we win this, then our pick drops from number 1 to number 8. I'm sorry. Like I said, I will be rooting against the Raiders. I will be rooting for the Raiders to lose. If the Raiders win on Sunday, I'll be pissed. I'm gonna be furious if the Raiders win on Sunday. Like, if we win against the team, yeah, by the way, I do, by the way, Bentley. For not answering your text, by the way, I was just streaming, so I wasn't able to. My bad, though. But yes, I do need a ride. But, dude, and what's up, Jameson? What's up, Jameson? If we win this game, like I said, we drop all the way down to number 8, so winning does not help. Winning doesn't help. Losing does help, because I know what this franchise needs. This franchise needs a fucking franchise quarterback. We can't suffer in the shitter for as long as we fucking had. Go out and get a franchise quarterback, bro. I'm tired of this shit. It's every fucking year. We do, something happens. The past 2 years, ever since Derek Carr back at the end of 2022, ever since the end of that year when Derek Carr left, our quarterback play has been fucking terrible. The Packers. I don't even know how we almost made the playoffs last year. The fact that we almost made the playoffs last year, I'm looking back on that. I'm like, and that's a miracle. The fact that we almost made the playoffs last year with how bad our quarterback play was, that's a fucking miracle. I can't even believe we almost made the playoffs last year. That just shows how good, amazing our defense was last year. Defense is still good now. We're just shorthanded because of depleted injuries. We have an immense amount of injuries. It's bad how many injuries we got on our team right now. We probably have like the most injuries in the NFL. I'm being dead serious. We probably have the most injuries in the NFL more than likely. We more than likely do. Probably. I would imagine we probably do, bro. It's just terrible, bro. It's just so bad. It's unbelievable. It is so bad. It's unbelievable. How many injuries has, bro? How many injuries that the amount of injuries that this team has is unbelievable. Who do you think the Raiders will get in the 2025 draft? I want Shedeur Sanders. And if you watch the Raiders here, if you saw a little bit of the Raiders game, the Raiders fans, they were literally holding up signs in the Raiders stadium. First of all, I don't know. I got to give massive amounts of respect for Raider Nation, for the amount of Raider fans that were at that game. When your team's fucking 2-11, you're deep in the shitter, and your season's over, and your season already chomped off and over, and you're still showing up to a Raiders game. The fact that you managed to spend that much money to show up to a shitty-ass Raiders-Falcons Monday Night Football game, I have to give a massive amounts of respect to Raider Nation. Shedeur Sanders, exactly what I said. The fact that you actually show up to that game, I appreciate Raider Nation for that, bro. That's some good shit, Raider Nation. Good shit, Raider Nation. Good shit, Raider Nation, bro. That's exactly what we want. Off topic, but do you hear the Warriors trade? I heard they trade for Dennis Schroeder or Scrotum, I think what his name is. Is it Schroeder? I don't know what his last name is. I know his first name's Dennis. I remember I saw him. He played for the Lakers in 2024 season. He played for the Lakers or something. Yeah, it's Schroeder or whatever. Yeah, it's Schroeder, but yeah, I did hear about that trade whenever they traded for him on Sunday, I believe. Yeah, it was Sunday whenever they traded for him. Yeah, whenever they traded for him on Sunday. Yeah, the Warriors have to like get their shit together, bro, because they've been losing recently. They started off at the start of the season they were like 12-3. Now they're like 14-10 or 14-11, something like that. So the Warriors gotta start winning some games, bro. But back to what I was saying about the Raiders, though. Winning this game is costly. Winning this game is costly. It is. It's especially knowing the fact that we're playing the Jaguars. The Jaguars are also one of the worst teams in the NFL. So, just that alone kind of hinders that. Winning is bad right now for the Raiders. I can't believe I'm fucking saying that shit, but it's true, bro. It's true. Winning is bad right now. I can't even believe that this team tried to win that game on Monday night. Dude, I was watching the last seconds of that Raiders-Falcons game. My heart was racing because I thought the Raiders were actually about to ruin their draft pick by winning that fucking game. I was shaking my boots. Thank God the Raiders lost that game. Hold on, all the Raiders need to run back to the end zone to get a safety so they can secure the number 1 draft pick. Yup. We actually allowed a safety, too, to the Falcons on Monday Night Football. That's so surreal for real. No, but that's actually facts, though. Hopefully the Raiders every play on Sunday and for the rest of the season, they just kneel. Because no one wants to watch their offense right now. Their offense is dog shit. One of the worst offenses in the NFL. No one wants to watch them play offense. Like, watching that game on Monday night, bro, I would have been so much happier doing so much other stuff in my life than watch that game on Monday night. Because seeing the offense play like shit just made me. That Monday Night Football game, I'm going to be totally honest, that was probably one of the most boring NFL football games I've ever watched. All the way up until the last minutes. All the way up until the minutes, that Raiders-Falcons Monday Night Football game was one of the most boring NFL I've ever watched, bro. Being dead serious, bro. So I'm going to get into some predictions for this Raiders-Jaguars game. I'm going to see if you guys have anything to say about it. That's usually how we do it at the end of the stream. But my score prediction for this Raiders-Jaguars game. Now this is going to be a shit show. I'm warning you. It's going to be a massive shit that's going to be taking place on Sunday afternoon at 4:25 p.m. in Las Vegas, Nevada. So I got Jaguar. Okay, so the final score. Hold on. And when the Raiders beat the Chargers. And when the Raiders beat the Chargers last season, I thought y'all were going to come back and cook. I mean, honestly, I kind of thought the same way, too. Now, but 2024, this season, and then 2022, the Raiders had good teams to start. And I had so much expectations for them during those times, even heading into earlier this season. I've learned to keep my expectations low for the Raiders. That's one thing I've really learned as being a Raider fan. I've learned to keep my expectations at a minimum because I know I'm going to get disappointed every fucking time. That's what I've learned. Bro, because it's literally gonna disappoint me, you know? Like, if expectations are kind of high for a team and your team does shit and is the bottom of the shitter like the Raiders have been this season, then you're just going to be disappointed. Like, there's no other way to tell you about it. Like, you're just disappointed, bro. Did you hear about the Browns? Hold on. Did you hear about the Browns? Our kicker got traded to the Dolphins. Or no, the Falcons. No, I actually did not hear about that. But our kicker. No, here's the thing. Probably got signed by the Falcons because the trade deadline was November 5th. November 5th was the trade deadline, so they probably just signed him off their practice squad. Yeah, Jameson. By the way, Jameson, the Browns' former kicker, he probably got cut, and then the Falcons signed him off their practice squad. Because Younghoe Koo, he used to have a really good time with the Falcons. He was a really good kicker for the Falcons for all these years, and for some reason this year he's just struggled. I don't know what's going on with Younghoe Falcons kicker. And do you know another thing I don't know what's going on is the Raiders special teams. This special teams on Monday night was fucking bad. They had 2 punts blocked. They had 2 punts that got blocked, and then they had a blocked extra point. Hold on, James. Also, about your podcast, did you see my name I recommended for your podcast? You should discuss that. Hold on, and then I remember you saying something else about the Raiders. I saw you post about your podcast. Wanted to make it a new channel. So, what's your name in the comments? I'd recommend for your podcast. No, Jameson. So, I'm gonna keep the Raiders podcast on this channel, by the way, because this channel is like I'm just keeping it on this channel, the Raiders podcast. By the way, Jameson, I'm just on this channel. So I'm keeping the Raiders podcast on this year. The Warriors are on a 12-man rotation, and that means they're putting in all of their bench players way more in the season. Curry's not at as much minutes than he has any other season. Wait, hold on. I actually don't watch Warriors games. I really don't watch Warriors games. Why exactly does Steph Curry not get as much snaps? Not snaps. Time on the court. I said snaps talking about football. But is he injured or something? Because if he's not injured, if Curry's fully healthy, then why would he not get that much play? I feel like that's bad coaching. That is some piss porking there by Steve Kerr to not give one of your best players on the team playing time. Like, that's piss poor coaching, in my opinion. But yeah, so for the Warriors, not the Warriors, the fucking Raiders. The Raiders podcast, and hold on. He gets a lot of minutes, but just not as much as he get any other season. Smith-Sadiqer's 41 to 30. I mean, that's still not bad. Just, I don't know, though. I mean, that is definitely a noticeable, limitation. But I feel like he's the best player on the team, though. Why exactly would Steve Kerr limit Steph Curry, though? That's my question. Why would Steve Kerr limit one of your best by 11 minutes? Even 11 minutes is a big difference in limitation, bro. I feel like, that's just piss poor coaching by Steve Kerr. Like, that's bad coaching right there, bro. I'm being honest. That's bad coaching by Steve Kerr, dude. They are also benching Jameis Winston, putting in Dorian Thompson-Robinson for the next game, which I'm genuinely shocked the Browns must be ticked about the loss to the Chiefs. Don't give a fuck, Jameson. I'm just being honest. The Browns don't give a fuck for out of the rest of the season. Just like the Raiders, the Browns don't give a shit. The Browns are 3-11, one of the worst teams in the NFL. So I'm not gonna be totally honest, Jameson. I'm sorry, but the give two shits about that loss to the Chiefs. They could probably give a fuck less. Steve Kerr's being smart about it because he doesn't even know who the starting lineup is yet. This far into the season, he doesn't. Game is just putting more bench players in. Yeah. I mean, I kind of understand that. I mean, I don't really understand why he limits them, but at the same time, I do kind of understand that in a way, though. I actually do. Because, I mean, it is early in the season. We're still only a month into the basketball season, so NBA. So they're, just putting in... They're just putting in guys to, kind of, see how the bench does, just to see how the bench does. But... So, okay, I'll come pick you up. Okay, wait, right now, and then wait, right now, pick me up right now. I guess I don't know. If you are doing it right now, though, we could just head to your house right now instead of going to practice since it's still only 4:12. Since it's still only 4:12. But my prediction for the Raiders game is I got Jaguars 17. Raiders 10. That's my prediction. I got Jaguars 17. Or no, actually, Jaguars 14, Raiders 10. I got 14 to 10. Jaguars beat the Raiders 14 to 10. Score predictions there for Raiders Jags. Pat Mahomes got an ankle injury. Yeah, he got an ankle injury late in the Browns game. All right, though. That's who I got winning. I got the Jaguars winning 14-10 over the Raiders. I mean, I hope it happens, to be honest, though. But that's going to be it for my Raiders Jaguars preview. I will see you guys back again on live on Sunday when the Raiders take on the Jaguars. Live play-by-play. I'm going to try to do it every single game the rest of the season and even heading into next season. By the way, my Raiders podcast, January 3rd, you guys have about, like 2 weeks to pick in for the Raiders Culture for the Raiders podcast, whether it's Raiders Culture, Raiders Nation, or whatever else y'all want it to be. And I'll see you guys on the next one, and